Welcome back to the Grease Lightning Strikes again. We're gonna strike. Probably be struck at, most likely. That's kind of what happened last time. But, Grease Lightning away. We're here to prove the worth of Grease Lightning in an actual race now after the various things that befell it at the hands of that. Or tires, or whatever. The strange entity that is. That made this a strange entity. Oh, come on. Gearhead's here again? Who else are we gonna be racing with this time? No spin an image? Wait a minute. These are all guys who raced before. I wonder if the car, they're like different listed cars. Oh, jeez. Well, that was kind of good. I got a bunch of speed from one and then lost control afterwards. I wonder if there are like different pools of cars you get for different tracks, though. Also, spin image. I didn't realize spin image was so fast. Man, why is spin image so fast? I thought Grease Lightning's whole thing was supposed to be this fast. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, that's a really straightforward race. Wow. It's gonna be freak school bus. Yeah. No, I actually want to have different racers this time. I want to prove Grease Lightning's worth against a variety of racers. I can consider that one win, I guess. I don't know, though. Because I want to have a few races where everybody's freaking school bus. I'll have auto skins, I guess that would be. Oh, no, there's Alex. I was about to say, I guess it could be Alex since that same car was actually Alex before. Oh, jeez, Alex. Okay, I don't know if we can beat Alex here, though. I want to have a few races where I actually have to deal with... Oh, that was my chance. I have to deal with my opponents. I thought this car was faster. My opponents having weapons. Jeez, Alex, what are you doing? Shoo. Yeah, if Alex had screwed that up a couple times, that would have been... Oh man, Alex actually ended up losing. He lost the bus. Dude, what's he doing? I guess Alex isn't really here to win, I guess. We're just trying out different things to give Grease Lightning a challenge. Let's stay on the front, by the way. Buzz Bomb. That is actually an official paint job that was released for this car, I think. For Grease Lightning and actual toys that were sold. But I guess Alex is just here to give me a hard time, considering he's attacking and bumping me all over all that. Stop it. Ah! This is one of those racing games that kind of rewards being aggressive. Not just in the sense of like using power-ups, of course. That. Man. It's super close. Hopefully these guys are gonna... Ah! I was wondering if they would actually cause each other problems. Oh wait, that wasn't actually... Okay, I wasn't saying that Vulture got last. That was just... Okay, it wasn't actually placings, it's just who won. Oh well. Alright, so let's see if we can overcome Alex now. We don't really have a good way of... This track is so simple, I don't really have a way of running away from the competition. I actually thought I was going to be faster compared to them than I am. Oh, okay, cool. That was surprisingly violent. You'd think a lightweight car like Grease Lightning couldn't do so much, but apparently wrong. Daha! And we're almost there. Alex is proven to be a serious threat here, man. School bus, I mean, whatever. Unfortunately. But, oh, good boost, dude. But Alex... It's a good car, that Vulture. And the first race, I really managed it because he messed up. Is there like a way to mess with the camera in this game? I don't think there is. I don't mind being able to look behind myself. And I have the radar, of course, but still. Anyways, haha. Perfect. So that was pretty okay. We are running into some difficulties, though, in some certain places, which I think is nice. Bay Street. So it tells me, hey, this is the whole map, but cool, I'm not racing on that whole map. I wish you could do something that was a little bit more like what we do in the Destroy mode, where you actually have like longer races, even if it's broken up into multiple parts. I think the way the drag races works in the game Destroy mode is actually really weird, because you just like get to a checkpoint and then wait for your opponent to catch up for a little while, which is a weird honor system to work on, but whatever. Oh, Danny again. Did I see somebody behind Danny too? Might have. Something that might actually be a pretty credible threat. Oh, I believe that's way too fast, which you would interpret as so fast. These guys are fighting though. Okay, whoever's in last, apparently is not who I thought they were. Because they're in last. Yeah, that's who I thought they were. They'd probably not be in last. Probably. So he's taking a very different route than I am? No. They're just really far behind. I think it's a little annoying how on the map, those pistons are massive. I think it's a little annoying how on the map. So we might find out where we're actually supposed to go, because these, I do not trust these arrows very well, because you saw how it was just pointing me towards random places. Oh, okay, don't destroy the cars, that's actually quite slowly. But on the mini-map, it shows that there's a car where you are at all times, because you're that car. Quick dodge of the barrels. I don't think I hit any of the barrels. Oh, it's vert, but the R2 is horrible in this game. Okay. Not with someone else. But now these guys have stuff to attack us with. Ow! Life might change. Oh. Good job, Danny. Believer as always. Oh man, the axis rotation is a little weird. You kinda swing out to the side as you rotate. Also, Bert's actually doing a good job now. Also, you can skip a lot of stuff right here. You don't slow down by not driving on the road in this game, I don't think, so I don't see why you wouldn't. Oh, skip a little bit there. Bert's being in a little bit of a dead eye, it feels like. Saying that's Bert shooting me right then. Boom, hit everything. I'm hurting a little bit though, to say the least. I mean, between the combination of everybody else attacking and Lightnin having such little resilience to work with, actually is pretty credible a threat, getting hit by stuff. Ta-da! Alright, so one last chance, guys. It'd be kind of nice if we didn't get healed between races too, actually, I think. I think it's a little dumb that the people on the right base get forced into taking the right race. So that was a bad idea. It's not the best car in terms of rotating. Missing all that boosting. That's not how you do it, Danny. What are you trying to do? Oh, like I've said before, Danny seems to be good at pretty much everything that isn't racing. Yeah, those side ships, man, they save your life. So much for Vert, too, apparently. I mean, he had it going for a little while. I mean, we've seen how he's the type to make some serious comebacks, and keeping in mind how terrible the car is that he's using right now, how bad DR2 is in this game. It's a good demonstration of how much it is that it's always been the driver, not the car, that's made Vert a threat. Anyways. Ta-da! Pretty decisive. Don't think I should be able to get away with that mistake at the end. I do feel like this is a demonstration, too, of how easy very hard can be on this game. The AI is actually pretty aggressive, and they do hit pretty hard, but even so... How many races do we have left? Not a lot, okay. It's fine. I did actually have something else in mind, in case we run out of things to race on. I wasn't sure if we'd get to or not, depending on how long the races took. But there's another game mode we can try out, too. It'll actually be very interesting using this car. Oh, man, what's with the Fort being here again? I'm actually kind of curious. Do we have same races as before? No, we do not. Oh. Evil Twin. I believe I would just say Evil Twin is also... Oh, darn it. Again. Slipping. Is... Gearhead. Or Metacog, one of the two, since it was in Velocity X GBA. If I remember right. Oh dear. Yeah, Vert doesn't seem to have the best control. The R2, as far as I can remember, is better on a straightaway than it is on most other things. There are some pretty tight turns here in general. It's not very friendly to Grease Lightning either. Oops. I was trying to smash into the barrels, but that was a bad idea apparently. Barrels are bad. Also one of Otto's goons here. Well, not Otto's goons, I guess. Well, Otto's goons. That mean Belcher. Remember right? Oh! Huh. I realized you could actually like attack by sideshifting into somebody. Is that something you can do? Seemingly. Huh. I mean, you know, considering how much I'm hurting now, that was a bad idea, but still, interesting to see that you can do that. Also, don't mess with the belligerent Otto's goons. Actually, all these people that are here, except for Vert, I guess, are pretty capable fighters we've seen. I was trying to take that turn wide so I could try to get in there, but it's actually a pretty brisk turn. You don't have much you can do if you take it wide. Everyone has so much trouble on that turn. Look on the mini-map. They know it pretty much better than I do. Ta-da! See if they can make use of their last chance to actually fight a little bit, though. If this is not violent enough for you, if everybody's wimping out a little bit, then they should be using their weapons. In fact, Bert still isn't even there. And Bert still doesn't even have a weapon. But if you're a bit more bloodthirsty, want something more like what Danny is usually known for, and this game in general is usually known for, we can get to that soon. Oh, no. I hate how you accidentally boost by just tapping the button on this. There we go. And a pretty clean finish. Seriously though, these races are too short, like 20 seconds? Really? Look at this, another decisive victory. If this is too easy, we can of course give Grease Lightning a challenge. It's a little bit less suited for its own designs though, because of course Grease Lightning being a fast car is made perfectly for this. Despite not being very resilient, it can oftentimes outrun things, although we saw that it can't really outrun some of the cars like Solaire and Alex's Vulture. But even so, let's click on speed. Oh, that one. Was that Mega Duty? Mega Duty. Someone a bit heavier. Oh no! Okay, so there's a certain issue here. Is this car strong enough to get up here? It is. Oh, someone fell off. Oh, jeez. Whoops. I'd say that this car here is actually like Silhouette or something. I'm not sure. Actually, what is this car here? You know, I'm calling that Silhouette. I don't even know what car that actually is. I thought it was the other car that I can't remember the name of, like Flash Step or whatever. Which I could have said was Gearhead or something, since it was playable in GBA. Oh, what are you doing there, dude? What am I doing here? Getting philosophical. The roads here are super steep though, jeez. We're fighting tooth and nail to the into this here. I'm weaving better. So what car is that though? Oh, it's actually Muscletone. I was thinking, it looks a bit like Muscletone though. So I'll just say it's Muscletone because Muscletone. Flash Fire though, not Flash Step. You can say that's Gearhead again. Keeps giving us problems. All this time it's stop it! How did I get stuck in place by getting hit by somebody using a rocket? I remember hearing that I remember being told that the way the rocket works in this game is very, very strange. It's actually different for different cars. Yeah, I think, was it Mega Duty? Fell off this cliff at one point, which is funny to see. Oh no, don't boost. I'm trying to do that. It's just happening because I'm actually tapping the button multiple times. This is kind of perilous, but see now, we have a much better time. Once you can actually figure out how to get up that cliff, it's super, super steep. It's not too bad after that. Oh, but then you have all this crap to weave through, which is actually a pretty interesting challenge at the end. It was kind of funny, I have to admit, fighting with Muscletone to weave through all these cars, or to get up that mountain, because we were having some problems and we're just climbing over each other. It's cool seeing some cars, though, that don't get much attention very often. Muscletone, despite being as well liked by fans as it is. What's happening here? Like, who's making me... Is it like one person's shooting me and another is ramming into me or something weird like that? I can't quite tell. Thing is, I get away from them so quickly. They can't get up that... They can't get up the incline. Why am I the only one who can do that? I had some trouble to start too, but... Huh. Yeah, the AI in very hard in this game is not especially hard sometimes. I've discovered. This feels really awkward. It feels like I'm not turning enough, but I'm making the turn just fine. It feels really awkward side stepping like that. Okay. Side shifting. Is that what they call it in this game? I should know what they call it that. I think side shifting is the term they use in Wipeout. Whoa! Beautiful finish. Okay, well, not much happened there. That was an interesting defeat. You'd think that Grease Lightning being so light actually would have a bit of a harder time getting up that mountain. I'm not gonna get as much grip. But anyway, so that's gonna be it for this episode of Grease Lightning Strikes Gain. But we're gonna spend the next couple just until the end of this hour that I'm recording this for. So the rest of this week, for those of you following along in real time, we're going to have something else. A little something interesting that's gonna be very interesting for Grease Lightning in particular. It's gonna be a challenge, but in any case, I'll see you guys then. Bye guys.